How you doing, baby?
You're not in total control.
It's rock and roll.
Your ego would like to tell you that. But once you understand you're not in control, you become an individual. So you can be somewhere and not be there at the same time. I mean, it's a beautiful thing, this life, but people don't want to play the game. It's fucking it just bothers the shit out of me. Especially when it comes down to understanding pleasure and its purpose on the planet. Pleasure is having, like, it breaks all down to sexuality all the time. It feels good, tastes good, you do it. And you achieve the goal it gives you, and then you go to the next thing. And it sounds like hedonism, but it's not hedonism. It's the understanding of your individuality in the midst of a universe that is just whatever you want. Make it what you want, but it's here for us. We're here to enjoy it. Try not to harm it. No, I'm not kidding you. I had my days. I really had my days. You know what I mean? So even though I grumble and complain, the point is like, it was like picking cotton, and it was all over the place, and it was uncomplicated. And I went out, and it was the middle of the week, and I looked around, and of course the scene was changing there, and it went from like 2-story buildings on a beach to these fucking high-rises, 30 stories, cement fucking monsters on the beach. So the population was changing. I knew the population because I drank right through the population. And went into my regular bar, Clearwater Beach Bar, which was magnificent. Every now and then a major swing out. You had to watch what you said. And I'll tell you, we gotta tell you the big story. But anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm looking around the bar. Now there's 2 other guys in there. They're my age. And a little bit older. And I looked at him and I realized I've been coming here for 6-7 years. These same fucking guys have been sitting here, and it hit me in the head, how long can you sit here? At what age do you cut this off? Thinking that you're in the middle of a party. When does that end? 1976, 200th anniversary of America. I said, okay, I'm going to make my move. I'm going to save my own life, and I'm going to get out of this fucking party and go do something serious. Yeah, well, that's all I can tell you, Jess. I lived my fucking life. I seen it from a different angle. As I learned, I gave myself over, like I just finished saying, my ego and on subconsciousness, like, finally melded to the point where I said it's okay to have fun. Just don't hurt nobody. It's okay to be free, Give yourself to it. Don't be trying to regulate and manipulate. And that's it. People all think they're right. I know I'm always wrong. I know that immediately. That's what it is called is synchronicity. Okay, that's the proper name or metaphysical name. Out there is a constant message available to the psyche if you can get through the shit long enough to get to it. And I'm a firm believer in that. That's why I always say to Bruce rock and roll, and always like, this is rock and roll, baby. This is what they sing about. You're making it. That's it, baby. You could fall into any song and your life makes sense. But not by government standards or anybody else's standards does our life make sense. Even to the extremely rich, with all that they got, they still can't see that the average guy, the average girl, is in the midst of their own dream that has its own payback and its own joys. And some of those people will never reach it. And it's an achievable thing to experience life. Well, this is, like I was saying, that the fact that you do think of something makes it present. Like say for example, I write a poem or you write a hip-hop thing. The rhyme itself, the arrival of that thought onto the planet Earth now gives it existence, whether you write it down or not, other people will get that because you've like antennaed it. I call it antenna. You're there, you're awake, you clue in, the universe hits you. It is now, you're nothing but a resting ground for a concept that is now going unilaterally. So everything comes to you vertically and everything is shared horizontally. And that's why the cross is so important, because it shows you the energy flow of the universe. You know, thought comes in, thought gets dispersed. Major effort, major energy.
I like that.
Yeah. Well, that's the origins of a lot of those symbols. It's rock and roll, baby.